What's up, everybody? And welcome to another episode of The Reality Twins. I'm Lexi.
I'm Stephanie.
And so we're gonna catch up with last Tuesday, and then also there's some news in the Twitter world. So last week Twitter's unforgiving. So last week, Demi and Tanner were in a little bit of a Twitter feud. Tanner tweeted Demi and was basically like, well, why is this situation with her and Derek any different than what Hannah and Jed were going through?
Because it is. And
yeah, right? Because it fucking is. And basically Demi shot back and was like, dude, fuck off. Yeah, she did not give any, two shits and was like, get the fuck out my face.
Go off, sis. Go off.
I know, and I was just like, okay, that's kind of weird. Why, dude, you just had a baby.
Don't you have a whole newborn you need to...
You have a whole ass baby at home you need to be worried about, not coming after some girl that's on Paradise. Get out of here.
None of your business.
And I also thought it was interesting because I listened to the Almost Famous podcast, and I was wondering what Ben was going to say about it, because him and Tanner are really close. And, not really close, but they are friends.
They're friends.
And he literally just glossed over it, and I'm like, okay, your friend.
Get your friend.
Yeah, for real. Your friend's being a dick.
Get your fucking friend.
And then also, there's been rumors on Twitter that Hannah B is gonna be on Dancing with the Stars. Did you know that? Did you know that? You didn't know that? Yeah, that's been I specifically didn't. I didn't want to tell you
because.
When
did that come out?
Oh, a few days ago. There was just actually Dancing with the Stars Twitter account posted a photo, and the girl looks just like Hannah B. And so
a full picture?
No, it's covering her face. But yeah, there's a picture on the Dancing with the Stars Instagram or Twitter account. So people are like, it's face? Hannah. Yeah, it's not her face, it's just a body.
Oh, okay.
It's not her face. And they're like, we can't tell you until
I was like, I think there's a face and we don't know what the fuck she looks like.
I think they're going to be revealing it this week, maybe next week. But yeah, everyone's saying it's Hannah B. So that'll be really interesting if she goes on Dancing with the Stars. I think that'll be good for her. Yeah, especially with all the Tyler and Gigi thing going on right now, and they they were spotted out together, getting.
Someone said that picture was photoshopped.
The one with them getting wine.
I don't know. Someone said they were all photoshopped.
Oh my god. Well, that's
neither of them have said anything, so I don't know.
Honestly, the media creates its own drama. You don't even really have to feed. You feed it one thing, and it's just boom, things will just start circulating out of control. Okay, but yeah, that's all the celebrity news we have. Our dogs are acting real fucking crazy. We all stop. This is real life, y'all. This is our reality. These dogs. If y'all don't stop. Okay, so last week, we started off with Demi. She talked to Katie about her being bisexual, and she kind of told all the girls Tasia and stuff about coming out to her parents and stuff like that. So that was interesting. I don't know, but I mean, good for her. Who cares? It's 2019. Sometimes I think it's so over my head that I'm just why is it such a big deal that people are coming out? I guess I don't know. That's not insensitive, but then it just goes over my head. I'm just ugh, it's still really hard for people. But good for her for coming out.
Live your life.
And this episode that happened today, and as well as last week, we still think that Devin is Kevin. I've been calling Kevin Devin.
Same shit.
You're irrelevant.
It doesn't matter because he went home.
Yeah. And then, what else happened? We're just going to hit the high points about what happened last week. But
what did happen last week?
Basically, everyone was talking about the upcoming rose ceremony on the beach, and so
Blake is still trying to snatch Hannah G away from Dylan, or it was last week.
And this was something that, like, I've heard about, like, this thing going around with Blake. And not just Blake, but, like, everyone. I guess viewers are saying that Paradise is not as fun to watch because there's so many things happening outside of Bachelor in Paradise that it's making
like,
it harder to follow.
Business is out there.
Yeah, so messy.
Fuck. Especially Blake. Blake, number one messy. I've never seen someone dig a deeper grave.
Yeah, for real.
Keep digging.
And speaking of digging a grave, Hannah and Dylan talk, and Hannah reveals that Blake went to Alabama to see her before they came to Paradise.
And
so
they kissed.
That's why I knew she was being sketchy bitch for some reason. Like, you're acting sketchy as fuck. And I was so, like, wondering why she was, for real, like, why are you staying quiet? Like, why aren't you saying anything? And then it comes out.
Speak up!
They kissed in Alabama. That's the tea. So, yeah, and then Hannah and Tasia end up talking as well. And basically Hannah, like, boo-hoos it. Like, she just mean girled me. And, like, no, like, Tasia...
Oh, my God. Shut the fuck up with the mean girl thing. Girl,
I know.
Pick one. Pick one.
Tasia had every right to be like...
You're like over here kissing Blake, and then Dylan's standing like 10 feet away. Girl, at least go into the shadows somewhere. Damn, like, fuck.
I think Tasia had every right to be like, you're messing up my experience. Like, you are legitimately messing up people.
Experience is tainted.
She was like, well, that was a private thing between me and Blake.
No, because y'all on the show,
it's not.
So it's not private anymore.
Yeah. Lord, especially like with something like that, like just everything that happened. Like, I think that was a vital piece of information that she purposefully kept to herself. I'm like, bitch, you acting so goddamn messy.
I don't dislike Hannah. I
Me
just
neither.
think she's being a little messy.
Yeah.
But, to each their own.
And then, of course, we got Deanie Baby's back. I was so excited to see Dean in Paradise, even though he straight up said he wasn't going to come back.
You straight up lied, Dean.
Yeah.
If you listening to this right now, you're a liar.
Yeah. What gives you the right to lie to me on your podcast?
You and your caterpillar mustache. I see that you shaved it off for Dirt and Ashley's wedding, though, so good for you.
Oh, yeah, it was shaved off for the wedding. I think I don't know. I like him without the beard.
Yeah. I think everyone can agree on that.
You look like a dime piece without that beard. Actually, I kind of like both. No, I like the beard. I like him without the beard.
Yeah, without.
Yeah.
Not without.
It's too hobo chic for me.
And then we have the whole drama with Clay and Christian. I do not know why all these girls thought Christian was so fucking cute. Ew, he was fucking gross. I don't understand what the hell was happening.
Like that.
Crack, is that what y'all smoke now?
Ugh.
Crack. I was like, he is not cute.
So anyway, for real, they have
Christian,
a little bit too much seawater in their heads. Like,
y'all getting too much sun.
Yeah, so Christian comes and he steals Nicole away from Clay, and that basically turns into a whole big situation where and him and Clay, or Christian and Clay, like, have this like weird standoff where they're just like holding each other's fucking hands. I'm like,
they held their hands for a very, very awkward amount of time.
Way too long. Like, what?
I mean, live your life, but
one of y'all step up or step down. Like, what the fuck? Or sit down or do something. Like,
Red Rover.
And like, this is how irrelevant Christian is that the fact that I don't even remember him. You didn't even remember him.
He left on the first night of Becca's season,
and then he had created controversy with the men tell all. Christian did. And attempted to, because he tried to he had an argument with Jordan or whatever. So I was like, okay.
So him and Jordan have had this drama. They don't like each other.
Yeah, and Chris Harrison didn't even introduce Christian when he came.
Yeah,
but I mean, I guess he doesn't do everybody, but like, I don't know. I think that says something.
Him specifically.
Yeah.
So
Nicole and Christian.
Clay tries to go over to take Nicole away from Christian, and Christian gets all huffy and puffy, and he's like, "No, bro, no, you had her, blah 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 blah," and is being a brat about it. And then so they have like that weird standoff where they're holding hands and whatnot. And finally, Clay doesn't want to make Nicole uncomfortable and just backs down and goes off. And so now Jordan has now gotten involved, and he's like, what? He's like, I'm gonna now have to go over there and fix this shit. So Jordan goes over there, and I guess to rip down the piñata that Christian has holding up, And the moment Jordan touches the pinata, Christian is up and like they're starting like a tussle, and all you see, and that's where basically they end last Tuesday's episode.
So this is where we start back up again.
Yeah.
So now we're on this Monday's episode, y'all.
Yeah. So basically, we cut back to the fight that's going on with Jordan and Christian. Jordan tries to take the pinata down. You know, he's trying to be a good friend to Clay or whatever, yada, yada, yada. I think Jordan's hilarious. I didn't like him that much on Becca's season, but I think he's hilarious on Paradise. And so Jordan is mighty strong for someone so very tiny, because he fucking body slammed the shit out of Christian, like from where the little beach bed thing is, just takes him and slams him on the ground like the little bitch that Christian is, because he's annoying as fuck.
I know. I was like, oh my god.
So they get into this huge like brawl basically on the beach. Jordan walks off. They had like 10 dudes trying to restrain Christian.
I know. He was literally
who gets out.
He was trying
multiple
to come
times
for Jordan.
Yes.
He was trying to take flight. Like, he's like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him.
Sadly, Bachelor in Paradise and Chris Harrison
has a
zero tolerance policy for violence. There can be no physical touching.
That's not bad.
And they both get kicked off. So sad.
Yeah, this is just like the challenge. If you watch the challenge, like,
no
your
hitting.
ass can get kicked. No hitting,
boys and girls.
You can get up on in each other's face all you want, but once you
touching noses,
you out. You out.
Touching noses.
So Chris Harrison brings everyone together and is like, guess what?
Bye-bye.
They're gone. See you later.
On to the rose ceremony.
Yes.
Yay, we finally got a rose ceremony.
And then, like, so we go and we're going into the rose ceremony. And also, after this debacle has happened, Nicole just goes right back up to Clay and, like, cozies back up to him. And I'm like, you were the target of all of this.
Well, yeah, Nicole was forced to pick Clay after they sent Christian
home. And, like...
Well, I'm going to go back to Clay. And she had this whole little dramatic meltdown. I felt like I was in danger. Bitch! What?
I just felt so bad because this was because of me.
Sit
yes,
down.
It was because of me. And, like, I feel like she... I don't want to say instigated it, but, like, she just stood there and she was, like...
She didn't help,
being
that's
like,
for sure.
yeah, like, I want you to be aggressive like that, Clay. Like, da-da-da. And I'm like, okay,
like,
well...
Oh, not that aggressive.
Yeah, well, maybe you don't need Clay because, honestly, he's looking too good for you. And I don't know. I'm really running. I'm running out of patience for Nicole.
Hit me up on the gram, Clay.
And then so right before the rose ceremony, everyone's like reconvening and stuff, and Hannah and Dylan have a little picnic, which I think was really cute. And then
she
2 seconds.
She liked picnics, so he did a picnic.
Yeah, with little gummy bears and worms or whatever, which I do love me some gummy worms.
I love gummy bears. You love gummy bears.
Let's get married and
don't ever leave me.
Right off into the sunset and have
settle down.
20 million babies in Alabama. And I don't know, she seemed like she was feeling that. But then 5 seconds later, she was on a date with Blake, the fucking mariachi band. I was like, oh my lord. And everyone was like telling like Dylan to like look away, and he was like, nah. He was like, I need to fucking see it. And I'm like, yes, you need to fucking see like what this girl is doing to you, because she's being super manipulative right now. So yeah, like you need to watch this shit. You need to make a decision because she's about to make one for you. So we go into the rose ceremony.
So since Jordan and Christian have left, 2 guys are going home. Originally it was going to be 4. So, I mean, everyone that I thought was going to go home went home.
And Onyeka starts off.
Onyeka bounced out and forgot about her.
I don't honestly like.
Honestly, she didn't make any connections. Nobody liked her. That sounds harsh, but that is what it is.
But I didn't like her on Colton season either.
Me neither. I didn't really care for Nicole either. So, but here we
I
are.
Think I really think I never liked Onyeka because of her eyebrows. You know how I am with the eyebrows, and hers were not cute.
She's very judgmental with eyebrows.
I just didn't think she was cute, and like no one there I could see her.
She never really tried, and they didn't really try either.
Like JPJ,
they were not trying to get that rose from her.
Yeah, JPJ kind of tried, but then I really wasn't surprised. Like, I don't know. I think she just wanted that, like 5 minutes.
I think she really liked Mike, and then Mike was like,
"Oh yeah," because Cam was saying.
Yeah, Cam went up to Onyeka and basically told her, oh, hey, nobody likes you. Like, dude, this is why no one fucking likes you.
Exactly.
Like, you're just trying to get a pity rose from her.
You're gonna be following her.
Longer.
Yeah, you're gonna be following her
like,
right
dude,
out the damn door too. So shut your mouth.
That shit. A, B, C, anything but Cam.
Ugh.
Next.
So yeah, Onyeka leaves, and then Tasia and JPJ. Tasia picks JPJ, and they're just so cute. That's the couple that no one thought they knew they needed, and I'm here for it. I stand.
He's a goofy motherfucker.
He really is, though. Will they last? I don't know about that, but they're really cute, and I'm enjoying all that. And then I straight up thought Hannah was gonna choose Blake, and she fucking chose Dylan.
I'm glad she didn't.
She chose Dylan. I'm like, oh
Make
my
her
gosh.
Choices.
I was like, yes. I was like, sweet. And then literally 5 seconds later, Christina comes around and picks Blake. So Blake is still here. I kind of like how Christina's playing this because, you know, she came into Paradise and was like, oh, I'm going to get Dean with this, you know, date card. And she's
Blake.
being really pretty bitchy.
Blake with the date card.
Yeah.
You said Dean.
Oh, I meant Blake. But she's being like kind of bitchy about like this whole thing. She's like, oh yeah, because once she gave Blake the rose, she was like, welcome to your own personal hell.
Plotting and thought.
I know, because at first I was like, why would you do that? Like, why the freak would you do that?
Like, look at it.
She's like, now you get to look and watch.
Look how happy they are.
Tis very sadistic, but I'm kind of here for it. I don't know. There's nothing like a woman scoring job.
I don't know how I feel about Christina.
Me neither.
I kind of think she's kind of a bitch, but
she's being very bitchy. Yeah. Like, she is out for blood, honestly, and she's doing it very under the radar, very sneaky, and I kind of like it. I shouldn't, but I do.
So it ends up, obviously Demi picks Derek at the rose ceremony. Katie picks Chris B. Who else?
JPJ and Tasia. Dylan and Hannah. Sydney picks Mike.
Mm-hmm. Kaylin picks Dean.
Yeah. Chris. Oh wait, you said Chris and Katie already.
Katie. Who else gets picked?
Blake and Christina.
Yeah, Blake and Christina, obviously. Onyeka went home. And then basically who we ended up having going home was Will, Cam, and Kevin. Kevin/Devin.
And then plus Jordan and Christian. So that's 5 guys that went home.
I know. That's got to be a record.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of dudes. Packed in one SUV. Goodbye.
They're probably having a party, like, let's get drunk, let's get fucked up.
I would love to. What the plane ride home is like that. Like, you know, they all got to get on one plane because they're going to send them all back to Los Angeles.
Yeah,
you know that's where they're all going.
I wonder. I mean, obviously they probably had to put Christian and Blake, or I don't know why I keep saying Blake's freaking name.
You got to put Jordan and Christian in separate SUVs.
Oh my god.
To be perfectly honest, no one wants to sit with Christian because he's douche.
For real though.
Douche canoe.
So we, yeah. So after that, everyone's pretty happy, and then literally goes like straight to, oh my god, these camera shots of like this episode.
Oh my god, just sulking in the shadows with all these serial killer vibes.
Cam 2.0. I was thinking, I was like, whoa, dude, like you serious?
I thought we were gonna get put out of our misery and he was gonna go home, but yet here we are. The producers are like, no,
not so
it's
fast.
Not over. It's not over.
Sorry, my dog is so
and then in comes Caitlin. Caitlin is from Colton season. She was like one of the very first girls to leave. Like,
I didn't know who that girl was.
On like I think it was a 2-on-1 or something like that. I honestly don't remember because I don't remember her.
I don't remember
she's
her.
She's very forgettable.
All. But she's very pretty though.
She kind of looks like Kaylin.
Yeah.
Caitlin looks like Kaylin.
Yeah,
that's
they do look.
Someone's got to do.
That's a lot.
So she pulls Dean aside, and I thought Dean was going to go on a date with her, and he said, "No."
I know. I thought he was going to go.
Kayla's over there sweating.
Yeah, oh, for real. She was like, "Not my man, not my hobo, not Deanie, baby." But yeah, Dean turned Caitlin down. A lot of guys turned it. Like JPJ was like, "Nah, I'm into Deja."
Derek, I'm good.
I'm good, girl. It's a good time here.
And then, of course, the only option she has left is to go on a date with Blake. And the ever-growing list fucking continues. He met Caitlyn and was fucking around with Caitlyn at Stagecoach, too.
I don't know if they were fucking around, but I know that they met. He just said that they did meet at Stagecoach.
They met at Stagecoach.
So who knows?
Just add that shit to the fucking list.
I'm just like, oh my god. This season of Bachelor in Paradise.
STD.
Yeah, this season of Bachelor in Paradise brought to you by Stagecoach.
For real.
I'm telling you, the outside.
Blake has just been messy.
Yeah.
And I think he's a dick.
Like, you're
making yourself look terrible.
Yeah.
And you want to mope around and be like, oh, woe is me. Woe is me. Nobody cares. Like, the list is never ending. Who's next? Chris?
Well, who's at risk? Who is at risk? Who is it? Is it us?
Everyone at Stagecoach 2020. That's who's at risk.
I know, right? They're getting the best advertisement they could ever possibly ask for, and
Stagecoach
they're not even doing. Yeah, and it's not even. It's just so ridiculous. I can't even.
Oh my gosh!
But yeah,
Am I surprised? No. Yet I'm still surprised. Yes.
So they go on their date, and Blake and Caitlyn go, and they do some yoga.
Some
bullshit
sex yoga.
Whatever, Stephanie, you'd be into it because you're like yoga. I can't do all that. It's too much bending. It's so slow. It's so slow. But yeah, they're like sitting on. I mean, she was basically sitting on his lap, and I was
on his dick.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
on that dick.
I was like, oh Lord. I was like, you're getting real close to. And then after the date, they go and talk, and basically Blake is telling her, like, literally everyone that he's slept with. He's like, oh yeah,
and she's like, oh, what else?
You should be able to live that life. And I'm just like,
no,
girl, he probably got HPV now, and you're gonna be like, yeah, like it's okay, and then make out with him? No, I would just be kidding. Very, very weary.
I don't know who does and does not have an STD.
Hey, right? HPV is an invisible disease, like, and with the amount of people that Blake has been out here sleeping with, like, you honestly just
someone's
do
got
not know.
Something.
You just never know. And like, if some guy told me that, and I'd be like, so you slept with like 4 or 5 girls here, and you just expect me to be okay with this? I don't think so. I don't
matter because they met at Stagecoach. She's just like, meh, whatever. I would not doubt that she already knew about it beforehand.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet you
at
she
this
did.
Point, like, yeah.
Ugh, whatever.
Blake is disgusting. I do not like Blake, and I've been trying to give him a chance for these past years. I'm like, oh, he's gonna redeem it. No, I'm done. I'm over it. Send his ass packing.
I know. I had high hopes that he would leave this week, but then
fucking Christina had to go give him a fucking rose.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever, girl, live your life. Meh. He's had plenty of chances. 6 chances. Now he's like, oh, I really feel a connection with Caitlyn.
I know, and they like make out. Which
you said that about everybody. I don't what.
I felt that about Hannah and
God,
Caitlyn
stop.
and
just kissing the pool.
Everybody. Yeah, now I think he's kind of just like, oh, like I need to like.
He needs a rose until someone else rolls up.
I mean, I think Hannah made the right decision in picking Dylan. I really think that spoke volumes.
Oh, thank God. If I was going to be so disappointed in her if she didn't pick Dylan, I was like, I'm never watching the show again.
100% thought she was going to, and I was just like, she's going to pick Blake. Yeah. And she didn't. She surprised me, and I'm like, okay. You have time to change, you know, the way we look at you, Hannah. Just stop playing these games and you better be up front. Then after Caitlyn and Blake come back, Dylan and Hannah go on a date. And freaking Blake is still looking like I'm telling you, these freaking shots that they're getting of Blake, like just like him,
so sulky. And
yeah,
like
his eyes are dipped and they're like
looks
dark,
like skinny. It's really weird.
Yeah, he looks really pale. Like he must be staying in this shade.
Yeah, that's where he'd be living, in his serial killer shadows.
Oh my God, I really cannot.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, and he's just the way the producers cut this shit. They're making him look crazy.
Yeah.
It is pretty fucking funny though.
Oh my god!
Just sulking about.
So my boyfriend Nick was watching The Bachelorette with us, and basically he was like, get the fuck over it, man. Move on. Like, he's just a bystander, but his commentary is hilarious because he's just really like, yeah, like, dude, you look sad and like
pathetic.
Yeah, pathetic. Basically, is what my boyfriend said, and he agreed that Blake just needs to move on and stop living that lurk life.
Keep it pushing, homie.
But Dylan and Hannah go on a date, and Dylan drops the L word. Ooh, it's been 3 weeks.
It's too soon.
It's been 3 weeks.
It's a little quick.
It's a little fast.
But I mean, in Paradise, you spend literally all day, every day with that one person. So it's like 3 weeks, and Paradise is probably like
6
3
months.
months out here or something crazy, you know? Because it's like you spending like 8 hours a day with them. That's like what? That's like 2 dates a day.
Yeah, that's a lot of time.
That's a lot. So I mean,
that's too much time for me. I'm like, get out of my
fuck out my face.
For real, get out of my space.
Get
oh my gosh! See, that's why I'd be
get out of my life.
I'd be the first one to go home. I'm telling you, because I'd be like, "What? I'm trying to take a nap.
The drinks.
I'm trying to take a nap."
That's where Onyeka fucked up. She could have just given out her rose. She could have stayed for a whole other week in Mexico.
I know. I don't know why she did that.
All expenses paid, girl.
Free drinks, free food, like.
Work smarter, not harder.
I know. She could have been chilling for a whole another week.
I would have been chilling for a whole another week.
But you know, that's on you, boo boo.
Be better. Be better.
But so Hannah didn't say it back. She didn't say she loved. She just said, "I'm all in."
Oh, I'm all in, which is
the Bachelor equivalent to saying "I love you" back, pretty much. Whatever. I'm glad she didn't say it because I feel like that would have been.
Don't put yourself in that situation.
Yeah, don't put yourself in that situation. Be like, yeah, I'm invested in you, and this is paradise, but like, I don't know, like
you didn't know who's gonna come down them steps.
Oh my gosh, like for real. And then like I don't know, just saying the L word, like in my mind, like it's only been 3 weeks, and I'm just like, no, like y'all can't be doing this.
Stop.
Stomping.
No, baby, what is you doing?
Oh, honey, no, I don't fall for these men and their foolishness.
These games.
These fucking games.
These white men are dangerous.
Oh my god. And then afterwards, speaking of dangerous people, like the whatever dancers like came running at him. First of all, I'm black. Like, don't run at me like that.
On people like that.
Oh my gosh.
Not gonna happen.
I would have ran the other way.
You've been ducking real fast.
They ran so fast at them. I hate that shit. Don't run at me. Don't run at me.
Don't run at me all crazy like that.
Oh my god. I'd have been
2019.
Can't be running at people like that now.
No, ma'am. No,
ma'am. They're like, we're here to sacrifice you both to the gods.
For real.
To the gods of paradise.
No, they're just dancing in the water.
Yes.
They got a little show. The natives.
But yeah, so they're la-di-da, kissing, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Back to the beach. So Katie and Chris, how do you feel about that, Stephanie? I didn't see that one coming though. I really thought more people would be all up on Katie. I think she's so pretty, and I'm kind of disappointed that like I thought Mike for sure would be all over her. Maybe he is, and like they just didn't show it. Obviously, Wells went for her, and then I don't really know. Like everyone, like in the beginning, the first episode, were like, Katie's so hot, but no one went for her. And then, yeah, so I just expected...
They're just intimidated.
I don't know. Like, I just expected more... They're just jealous, honey. I just expected more guys to go for her. Like, I don't know. They must be intimidated. I don't know. She's very pretty, though. But yeah, her and Chris are getting along quite nicely. I didn't expect...
to say her and Chris are getting a divorce. I was like,
they're getting a divorce, actually.
Not even married yet, but we're already getting divorced.
Yeah, we're already headed that direction.
Go directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Do not collect an engagement ring.
Nope.
Go straight to divorce court. But yeah, like I didn't think Chris would last that long either because he was. So I started watching Bachelor in Paradise 3. Maybe I did start watching the second. I think I did watch the second one, but I just never registered. I think I did watch the second season of Bachelor in Paradise, but I just don't really remember Chris that well. Like I just remember him saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna retire," and that was it. So yeah, I don't know. Him and Katie are that kind of sleeper couple, I guess. Like, I'm just not really interested. And then I thought she would be more interested.
There's no drama there.
Yeah, I'm just kind of disappointed in that whole situation. But, I mean, they seem like...
But you know where there is some drama? Demi and Derek.
Yeah.
So Demi has still been going back and forth and talking about this girl that she's supposedly in a relationship with back home. But Derek's taking it surprisingly well. Like,
yeah, and
she had another talk with him. Another talk.
And Hannah B came and talked to Demi too.
Yes. Surprise, Hannah B showed up. Although I really don't know why she was there.
Yeah.
I mean, her presence there seemed kind of...
not needed.
Yeah, really unneeded.
I was trying to figure out if Hannah still had her engagement ring on.
I don't think she did.
I don't think she did, because she said something and it was like, it seemed like a jab at Jed.
Yeah.
So I think this was after everything. Maybe not after the final rose, but definitely after she found out about everything that was going on with Jed and that other girl. But yeah, like, I don't know. She's like, I had to check on my friend. And I'm just like, but did you though? Like, I don't know. Y'all got cell phones. Could you just have texted her? Like, did you need to show up here?
Do they have their phones in Paradise?
They don't, but I mean, I think they do, but you can call people. Like, you can definitely call people if you need to.
On a landline.
They have someone's got a phone. They want to say, like, we don't have phone. We don't have access to anyone. Yeah, you do. You have a phone.
Deserted island.
This ain't Survivor. But yeah, Demi talks to Hannah B about, or not, yeah, Hannah B. Too many freaking Hannahs. I can't keep up. Basically saying, like, what, like, how are you feeling? And Demi was like, I'm really, really conflicted and what to do. And basically Hannah was like, well, you gotta do something, homegirl. Can't just be sitting here la-di-daing around. And
just pick somebody.
I
Fuck.
know. They're like...
Derek's over there being nice as fuck and you taking it for granted. Get it together, bitch.
For real, though. But yeah, I guess Demi pulls Derek aside and... basically, I just was like, this is not... She
basically has the same conversation that she had with him last time. And he takes it so well.
And she says that she downplayed
how serious the relationship actually was.
So, I was like, oh.
And a whoop.
And a whoop.
And a whoop.
But yeah, but Derek takes it, like, he literally was like, I don't care. Like, I still want to be with you. And I'm just like, damn. Could you be any more perfect, John Krasinski? What a man, what a man, what a man, what a man. Yeah. So he says he's not going to give up on her, and...
They're making this out to be some type of drama, though, because Demi hasn't said what their conversation was, and she's kind of... And then she goes up to one of the producers and says that she wants to talk to Chris Harrison.
Gasp.
So... And then it ended there for tonight. So we're not going to find out what happens until tomorrow night.
So tomorrow...
See what her decision was.
So tomorrow she'll go and talk to Chris Harrison, and then they get a new girl, and apparently that puts a wedge in Chris and Katie's relationship. And then what else happens? I can't remember what else was in that teaser.
Christina and Caitlyn have a fight.
Oh, yeah.
Caitlyn is really calling out Christina, or is apparently going to call out Christina.
That's why I think, like, Christina's being kind of bitchy. But, yeah, that'll be on tomorrow's episode, and we will do a podcast about that as well.
Spilling all the tea.
Yeah, if there is any tea, and we'll keep you updated with anything else we see that is reality news related. And I'm going to find out.
In other news, it is still unconfirmed about Tyler and Gigi Hadid.
Yeah.
Neither has said any. Some people are saying those photos are photoshopped. I don't know.
But, yeah. So, Stephanie, where can people find you at?
You can follow me on my Instagram. It's Steph with 3 H's _Marie.
And you can find me on Instagram and Twitter under LalaLex, and that's Lex with 2 X's. And if you have any questions, you can always email us at... You can send us anything you want. If you have a question about stuff we talk about, stuff that you want us to talk about, we're going to be going over a lot of reality shows just because we watch so many. So if there's something that you want us to watch that you like, send us an email or just send us a DM on our Instagram pages.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter.
Yes, and we will definitely get back to you because we have no lives. But that's all we have tonight, y'all. Have a good night.
And we'll see you tomorrow.